right now. So as soon as you walk in our bedroom, I absolutely hate showing it because it's just so ugly. But all you have is all my dolls boxed up. So I got a bookcase. I got a bookcase in IKEA that would fit the dolls because you can take shelves out and stuff. Hi guys. So we're just like in the middle of the transformation. I opened my dolls so that we could see how big we needed to make the shelves, like how far apart they needed to be. And when I opened the box, my oldest doll, which is probably about 111 years old now, had been broken. And honestly, I'm not as bad as I was when I seen her. Like, I grieved for this doll, you know. I've had her for 7 years and she was honestly so special to me. I called her Beatrice. And she's the only doll out of all the dolls I own that's got broken, which I'm somewhat glad about, but out of all of my dolls, it had to be this one. I'm sure you can imagine the pain that I'm feeling because she's expensive and she's special, and there's probably not another one either like her. This Polly had a dolly who was broke. So again, that thing has happened where I've bought something and not realised exactly how big it is, but this is how big. It's actually taller than the wardrobe. And I've filled all shelves up with dolls. I said to my husband, don't worry, there'll be shelves for you too, but that didn't actually happen that way. It never does. Even these shelves aren't quite big enough, but you can see this one here. She's a 1950s pedigree doll. This one's a 1930s. This one will be 1950s, possibly 70s. This is my double. If she didn't have a fringe, she's my like absolute double. And then moving up, I'm not sure how old she is, but I know she's old. This is another old doll, and her hands are actually older than she is, with it looking at about 200-year-old hands, which is amazing. And then we have another old one here. I think she's... I can't remember which one that is. I'll have to add a date on the screen. And then these ones here are 1930s as well. And I have another shelf here. And the top shelf. I think I might have some room at the top here to put some more. Currently already past 5 and this is the mess of the bedroom. I've got a lot to do. So yeah, wish me luck. So hey guys, it's day 2 of doing these drawers. So I started yesterday by filling in the holes here and here because they were really like sharp and splintery. And then I wanted to have a go at sanding. As you can see, I've done this drawer, but it's still like really laminated, since it like really glossy. So I'm gonna have another go, but it's currently raining, so I'm gonna see if any of the balcony is dry and usable. If not, I'll hold off till the rain calms down a bit. So it took me just under an hour, and that is all the drawers sanded. First coat done. So that's me done the second coat. This is the company that I went with. They have over 2 million colours to go for, and they also give out these helpful leaflets which tell you what to do, things you'll need to buy, and just really everything. I went for the gold tin, which was slightly more expensive, but it's a primer and a finish all in one, so it's the only product you will need. And as you can see, I was painting over kind of laminated drawers and it went over very, very well. And it's drying nicely and the paint lines aren't too bad, so you can't really see the paintbrush marks, which is great. So this is where we are at. Again, excuse all the mess. It is honestly looking gorgeous, and I cannot wait to see when the whole thing is painted. are done. Yay! So these drawers are 1950s. I picked them up for free on the Trash Nothing app. I was very, very lucky to receive them, and then I headed straight to B&Q to buy the pink paint that I've always wanted. I actually seen some pink drawers on Next, but they were £380, so I'm kind of inspired by them. I was tempted to change the handles and make them crystals, but I decided that the vintage handles are actually quite pretty. So the drawers you can currently see, they're Edwardian. They're solid wood as well. I have a bit of a thing for solid wood drawers. These white ones were just bought on Amazon, but I kind of wish that I had waited and found some secondhand ones that I could have redone myself. Most of my dolls are kind of like at least 30 years old, but I do have a lot of antique and vintage dolls. You'll see I'm a huge sucker for antiques and vintage items. I've got dresses, dolls, you name it, I've got something that's vintage. I'm a massive fan. And in case you missed my crystal collection video, I'm also a massive fan of crystals, and I have a video all about my massive collection, so I will link that in the eye and down in the description box for you so you can check that out. And so as you've seen at the start of the video, this area was just boxes and bags and blankets, and it wasn't much to look at. I think it looks much better. Of course it's not going to be perfect. We are crammed into a small 2-bedroom flat, and ideally we probably do need quite a big house with all the stuff that we have. I would love the minimalist lifestyle, but I don't think I'm suited for it. I also picked up this hanger on in a charity shop for 99p, which is a bargain. So yeah, this is my room transformation video. I really hope that you love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love if you consider subscribing to see more, and I will see you all in my next one. Take care guys, bye!